Okay. Let's see. You're gonna work with me today, machine? You're gonna work with me. Okay. Well. Alright. Shall the gods protect me? Or will Bayle tell me to see his fat, draconic gnats dragged all over my face? Yo. Where the fuck is he gone sign? I thought they moved it. Inventory. Body, represent pressing. None of those, so key. Key items. That's a little too far down. Alright. I know this is Bayle's boss arena. I thought they'd adjusted the damn summon sign to be outside of it. Clearly I was wrong. Well. Here he comes! Oh, tell me about it. And it's not convenient, it's reasonable in this situation. There is a very marked difference there. Trying to protect me from this fat ass. Oh, here it comes! Wow. He does not. Okay. He does not approve of Keith or her shit in the slightest. Hey, monkey! Got you a present? Oh no. Breakdance like your life depends upon it. Here it comes! Right, I forgot you can't actually cast that particular skill in midair. Yep. And Teeth just got her teeth kicked very firmly into her throat. I've got the dragon herpes katana! Ah! He does not approve of that name. Oh. Up, here it comes. Aye. Didn't... Oh no. This is how I die, guys! Eh. You know, I just realized that was probably the most wasteful I've ever been with my flasks in my life. Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. Blessed is the tea upon which these bags and CDs are made. Egon, you're still alive? You know, the fact that that just hits you while you're off the ground like that is... It makes sense, but fuck me if it ain't annoying. You know, here I was, expecting some hilarious bullshit. Mobbing the dragon turbo herpes at him. Instead, it's me running like a bitch. Getting my ass ate, apparently. Okay. Well, that could have gone worse. Okay. First off, that did abso-fucking-lutely nothing for me. So there's something in my arsenal that actually has range. That isn't a spell. Let's see. Ah, yes. Sword that shits moonbeams. Thank God that Egon, in particular... No! Not like this! I hate how his command grab killed me from full. Okay. You know, I just realized I have that still. Alright. I can still cast the moon, but can I still pop any of my other spells? A single one, and only in a very short period. You know what? We take those. Are you even immune to that one? Let's find out. Preferably without the 2-Tapapalooza. Okay. Wait, that actually stunned his ass. Don't mind if I do. You guys, get off me! And now he's casting, as impolitely as possible, die. Ow. What the Plesios hitbox fuck was that? Oh. You know, I couldn't even tell if I was on the ground or not there. That is not the flask I want to chug in that precise moment. Quiche is down. He is certainly showing his love for Egon. And Egon sent his loving regards right back, I guess.
You shall haunt me no longer.
Well, that's almost 2 levels. Don't remember where around here, but I think Egon's half dead somewhere around this fucking arena. Rest of the Dread Dragon. Or maybe he's all the way in that little nook past the 2 jagged drakes. I see absolutely no sign of him, so I'm going to have to assume that's where he is. Okay, in that case, time to get back to Blasphemy. So the thing about Bayle is that a nice chunk of his attacks deal 3 types of damage at once. At minimum 2. I'm going to keep that one on hand, just in case. Alright, now I just need to remember the way back to where Egon actually is. Because I never found a map to this area. I have an idea on where it is. A couple, in fact. But I can't be bothered to try to navigate over to there. Okay, so if I go to the foot of the jagged peak, I'm going to have to run around. Just a smidge to get to Egon. I actually genuinely do not remember the exact way to the map, which is irritating because I'm pretty sure the Jagged Peak had its own map. Yep. There's his remains. There's his stuff. Like, if I had to hazard a guess, the way to that map is going to involve passing through a bunch of fucking undead, which, if you've known me or heard me yap for more than 5 fucking minutes, you'd know full well that hatred of undead is practically a character trait for me. It's definitely something I'd have to reach from one of the lower levels, but I do not necessarily remember how. And I cannot be asked to do all of that backtracking on a stream.
Finally, our dream, long young, my lord, he saw insatiate the very things that would fell Bayle, our rich warrior. Whereas I is that the truth? Oh no, whatever your hand is, the full blood I may be. On second, I believe you do on a mere dream. As such, one day, may you become a lead me, my good.
And now we have one of the most powerful spirit ashes in the game. Sadly, you don't get her hammer, but you can only really get that by going about that quest line without putting her to sleep and talking about it. At least if I recall correctly. One moment. Yeah, I'll have to go through the DLC again. Because, with Bayle. So the problem with Tyranny is its targeting parameters. And that is unfortunate. Also unfortunate is that arcane requirement on either of them. I am a very solid, nearly 30 fucking levels away from doing that, so I'm gonna have to start pumping into arcane. Okay, there's what. You know what? We are going to backtrack and see if that's the way I need to go. Or if my dumbass. Actually, you know, unlike half the streamers that exist, I'm not ashamed of admitting that sometimes I just look shit up because I can't be bothered to double check it. Or to trust my own instinct. Okay. Okay. So, I was right in assuming it was part of the cerulean coast. Do I remember how to get there? What do you fucking think? It's been... The last time I actually played this game was nearly 2 years ago. Ah, there we go. Okay. So. The way there is going to involve going this way. Yep, I see the way. I see the way. I know the way. I care not if my memes are out of date. If anything, they just date my sorry ass. Greetings! It seems like you guys need to be remade into corpses. Don't mind me. Hey, you mind giving me that axe? If there is a world where this schmuck gets Employee of the Year, I would love to be in it. Cowabummer, dude. Okay, I actually hate that that works that way. Okay, let's check for a moment, because it shows you my damage negations right here. Like, yes, this is only in the Shadowlands right now, but as you can see, it's generally a 15% increase against any kind of incoming damage. As long as my health is topped off. Now, I will admit, I could have very likely given myself a nice fat chuckle fighting Bayle. Because if I'd been a little smarter, I would have readjusted my flask. Alright. Great. This is just gonna drive me batty. I don't trust that fall. Which means, even with my poor depth perception, that is not the way. Okay. It's not my fault you chose to stand on the one flight of stairs that actually goes up, dumbass. I channel my inner pest. Because fuck you too. Alright. If I recall this particular area correctly, there is a nice fat middle finger called a furnace golem just shitting around somewhere along the path. And unfortunately, when it comes to recalling enemy spawns, my rattled melon actually does its job. Didn't expect them. Oh, nope. Didn't expect jumping. Wow. Wow. Poor man's probably got flattened by the bats. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. There's poison. There's no way that isn't a poison swamp down there. Okay, I guess there's every way it isn't a poison swamp because there's no fucking poison. It's just water, water, more water. Let's see. Crab, Miranda blossoms. And of course, the blossoms had to be in water. You know, I did that to myself. Okay, we're making that journey again, but this time instead of the flashy fuck off spell, we're just gonna pull out my sword, goddamn stutter, stick it sideways, and shove it up its ass. Alright, let's see. Luckily, all I have to do is look for the Camp of Idiots, and I'll know where I need to start booking it to. Greetings, Spotter. Today's your lucky day because I don't care enough about you to kill you if I don't have to. My runes are at the bottom of this fucking ravine. Well, because my dumbass wanted to be stylish. Okay, let's see. It was fucking A. Was it here? No, it was here. Nope. Okay, nope. Swear to God, if I die here. Nope. Just soft enough of a fall. Are the bats... Yeah, the bats I do have to kill. Okay, so we're just gonna... ready that. Dodge this! Wanker. Oh wait, no, I did not have to take that fight. Shit, I almost fell off. Okay, right. Well, let's hope that item there is actually worth the fight for it. I would be severely disappointed if it weren't. Shit, the one... God, this is why I hate that. Righty little fuck. There's my runes. There's the Mirandas. Need to be careful about aggroing the fucking crab. And that's my cue to step the fuck out of range. Okay. Cross indicators. New type of item. Okay. Okay. You know, keep in mind, this lack of brightness is with a lantern on. Alright. Let's see. Up and then see Crump. Wait, let's see. Oh, that's one way. That river is very likely the way I need to go. Grass ahead. Well, if I can rush through here on Torrent, that's going to be the smarter call. That's a revered spirit ash. We take those where we see them. That is indeed a grace. Oh. You know, that's a good point, Hikari. I've never actually messed around with those. And that is entirely on me. I will part of it is just because I don't actually know how. Manage rewards. Okay. Customize. No. Enable. Okay. Watch streaks. Okay. Result. Visit the collection. Okay. Alright. You'll have to tell me if they go through. I just flexed around. Oh no, you're fine. If anything, you helped me out because I was bumbling and thinking of that a while ago, but you know me, scatterbrained as hell. Some days I forget my own name. Alright. Give me just a couple to grab one of my bottles of cranberry juice and do some quick stretches. Gonna mute the mic for that. I just finished drinking about a quart of water before the stream. No, it's all good. It's nice to know they work. Yeah, I really should fuss around with that. Actually, doing it on stream might help. Otherwise, I'd forget. Cost. Okay. Let's see. Edit. Alright. Let's see. Alright. I just fought Bayle, and I am now bumbling my way to find the damn map fragment because I'm getting annoyed. So, this is part of the gravesite plane. This is also technically part of the gravesite plane, but it's in a sub-area called the surrounding well, some of this is the Cerulean Coast. This is part of the Jagged Peak. If I could actually find... Because I'm heading through Elak River Cave, I should find myself down somewhere near this way. For this stream, because I usually go into them with some kind of progression. It seems longer than it is. Most streams I go in with a benchmark or a milestone in the game that I set for myself. Like, the good stopping point is pretty typically a boss of some kind. In this case... Oh god, I forgot how much I hated this area. Okay. Come on. I swear to god. Okay. Now, what does that little book give me? Ah, yes. Chucking fucking rocks. Here, let's grab a big goddamn pot, load it with rocks. Oh hell, oh hell, oh hell. Nope. Nope. And in every understandable dialect, nope. Okay, so the well, while I ramble and try not to get fucking flattened by birds. There's a grace, there's a grace, there's a grace. Please God, let this be a safe-ish fall. Ha. Okay, so, as I was on about, these are all technically sub-regions. I have to get to there, but it's not as long as it looks. Simply because this is still one of the open areas where I can summon Torrent. Oh god. Alright. Memory is a bitch. On the best of days. On the greatest of days. And the worst of days. If I recall my routing correctly, there are two ways to do this. And I do not think that is one of them. Alright, so this is what everyone loves to call pro gamer move, but in this case it's something the game outright tells you about. Where... aha. Serving as a guide. Can also be dropped to gauge the distance of the fall. Like, that means that will not hurt at all. Although, I admit, my angling was off. That means it's gonna hurt, but you'll live. Or not. And now, if I just chuck one of those down here, I'll know if this is deep water or not. If I could actually, you know, aim those correctly. Like, just because I think I can see the bottom doesn't mean I trust my eyesight that well. I would usually hot slot these. Like, okay, that means that is not deep water. So we're just gonna beeline it to the other side of the shore. If I recall correctly, there's gonna be a grace somewhere south by southeast of me. But a lot of this is going off of memory that is degraded from the passage of time. Okay. Nope. There is not, in fact, a grace. That is a lightning ram. That's a furnace golem, so that definitely means there's a grace nearby. And if you're wondering how I'm using that big lump of hell as a guide, it's simple. Furnace golems are very, very regularly camped out along the way to or from a grace. Those big balls of hate are reliable like that. Alright. We are now at the nearest grace, the Cerulean Coast. Now, if I just plant down a waypoint, there I'll be able to figure it out. Okay, northeast, so that's going to be a journey. Let's see, somewhere around here there's going to be the Karo's hidden grave. There's going to be a deathrite bird just waiting to flip me the bird. A ghost flame dragon busy being the ghost flame dragon. Speaking of. Alright, pal, I don't like you, you don't like me, so let's just get this song and dance over with. And to start, you know, the fact that dealt basically no damage does kind of annoy me. I'll deal more damage to it flinging my can opener at it. Provided my can opener can actually land. Like that. The weather is on its side today, apparently. It is spewing rancor at me. I do not appreciate it. Oh. That is even less appreciated. You hurt your own friend! Nice teamwork. What? You know, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Okay. So, negotiations are being allowed to break down. This is fine with me. Because what we are about to do... My can opener is going away for a prettier and much more dangerous little buffer. Those are going back into the pocket. We're gonna load up that. We're gonna load up that. And while I cannot use that, okay, good to know it's a 2 slaughter. And we're gonna load up that. Anything on the side is really just something on the side. We will check what Dragon Bolt. Ult down, Red Lightning. All forms of damage negation are increased. Okay. So we are gonna just see what... I will agree with that statement at least. So, the thing is, the absolute lack of plumbing around here just put this poor, mentally deficient creature in the absolute worst position it can be in. As soon as I chug Summon Quiche and get to business anyways. Now, there's a reason why this little, toothpick was equipped. Oop. And alright. So, what's happening here was that I was using the Dragon Bolt of Flora axe for its damage boosting effect. Yeah, okay, next time I'm putting a bigger... I'm giving that to a bigger, much more upgraded stick. Because this is the part where my own hubris screws me. Thinking... Yep. Okay. Luckily, the Grace is right up there. Okay. Absolutely none of this is going according to Keikaku, but I can still make it work. I just need to see what the biggest weapon I can equip without going fat is. Those do not matter, that does not matter, those do not matter. Damn it. Okay, so I can't even equip a 7-weight weapon. Mostly because of the weight of my armor, the weight of my ass, and the weight of the blasphemous blade. If I had another point in endurance, this would not be the issue. But I don't, so it is. Okay, so... the thing here is, I do need something that I'm spec'd for that can actually do some kind of damage. And unfortunately, that limits me really to the Nagakiba and the Grave Scythe as far as weapons go. Admittedly, since Talisman of the Dread is not going to help me in this situation, I can drop it for an equip load boost. That right there just brought me up to a medium. So, Ashes of War. While I'd love to use that on this, it's not going to help me. I totally forgot I had Sacred Order on my Nagakiba. We're just going to pull that off that. Oh, looks like some of the locals want to die. Now, let's deal with Mr. Touched in the head there. Okay, good to know. The spell version stacks with her knife too. Motherfucker. You know, this is actually why I hate fighting dragons. Ow. Their ability to just kind of invalidate whatever the hell you're trying to do. By sheer virtue of just being dragons and doing whatever dragons want to do. Like right now, I have to deal with shit like that. And the annoying thing about dealing... You know, the other issue is dragon lock-ons in this game. Just do not give a shit about the players and anything resembling good ideas. Hopefully that puts all of its kids down. It very much did not. Okay, I need that. Luckily, those bastards don't respawn either. Alright, my destination was somewhere up that way, which means getting up there. Let's see. Using what I recall, the way up there is going to be by getting to those ruins there. If I run this way, bank a hard left, I should... Oh. That's a map fragment. In fact, that's a map fragment for this whole area. Which means that is not the one I was supposed to be looking for at all. Let's see, there's Mikola's... There's another cross, which means there should be a grace. Or, barring that, something of value. I abandon here my doubt and vacillation. I should top off there. It's not like I've bought anything other than the Ghostwing Dragon in tow. Now, my goal is to get through Relana, which means I'm going to have to go through the camp that beat the shit out of me and got me with a cheeky pot shot earlier. I will be coming back here at some point. There is a quest line that demands it. But since I've advanced pretty much everything as far as I can without furthering the story, like, I could advance this, whatever quest line is over here, but I don't like Bayle enough to do that to myself until the game forces me to go there. So, who's ready for some jolly bullshit? Remember, children, the best way to feed a troll is to starve it. It does not deserve your grace, your courtesy, or your kindness. Greetings, you oversized tub of fuck. Honestly, why do all of you guys fight in kiddie pools? Oh no. And coming, screaming out of the abyss, known as left field, we have some random glidstone sorcerer who thinks he's tougher than he is. Now, if I recall this area correctly, there should be a nice little present around here. Nope. I am thinking of a much different area. Now, I forget if the troll respawns, but I don't think he does. Shadow Realm 4, okay. Let's see. Group of blood fiends just doing blood fiend things. Somber one. I mean, it's runes I don't have to spend when I inevitably upgrade something bigger and better, so. Right, I also can drop that back for the War Crime plus 5 talisman. Keep in mind, he only survived that because he had his shield up. Okay, that was a Player Phantom. I was worried for a second that something was going to just come shrieking out from the abyss just to give me a second asshole. You know, the Souls-like experience. Oh, that's where you get that. Hey, MSE! Alright, let's see. You just missed me getting canned by a Ghost Flame Dragon. There's the decoy. Oh no. Let's see. Not an enemy. Flight Pinion. Just slowly traversing my way through this keep. There's going to be a boss around here. 2 of them. And my goal is to get through the one actually worth remembering. Well, magic and drawstring magic. Nope. No hesitation, no mercy. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Damn. Nope, nope. Looks like I got the whole crowd. Good. That's a shortcut back down to that Grace. Let's see. Another cross. A message. I abandon here the flesh of my body. Not going to lie, it is kind of BS that... Okay, let me just press the button again for demonstrative purposes. Okay, so that is solid 60s across the board, going on 70 in some places. If I just drop that though, that particular UI drops way down. Bullshit that they stack. At least according to the game's own fucking code. And information display. I feel like the bigger dumbass there. Because I'm the one who ultimately wound up fucking... I am less afraid of a man than I am his goddamn dog. Such is the way of the soul spike. Usually when people send you a message like that. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, whatever item is over there, better be goddamn worth it. If I see a bird, I do not give a shit. I am... Okay. Well, it's something at least. I'm not going to call it something valuable, but it's something. God. Get game. Game, please. I understand that because you are Souls-like, you are built with every intent to give your player an aneurysm, either from stress or from rage, at every available opportunity. But please, game. I don't want to lose a level up's worth of runes. Oh, waterfall. Hey guys, it's everyone's favorite. The treasure behind the waterfall. Okay. So provided I see a gate, or at least a lever, then I'm going to... Sir, you have no idea how lucky you are that the game read what I did as a roll. Alright. That is indeed the gate. Now where the hell is the lever control? Well, there it is. And ta-da! Shortcut. Okay, that is level 5 at the tree. As much as I want my endurance to be higher so I can actually utilize slightly heavier gear, that arcane is going to give me so much bullshit. Okay. Right, Mr. Black Knight respawns, but he faces the direction you are not in. Knock knock, little wank! I've come to pilfer your goods. Your storehouse will belong to me. And as soon as I get my mic to stop fucking crackling, I will get right... I will get right back on to sticking the blasphemous blade in a place most blasphemous. Mother... Yay! Jump scared. You know, this is why I usually pan around and press the lock-on button as often as I do. Oh, hey. One of those dickheads. Nope. If you want me, you're gonna have to get down here and get me. Monkey. You know what? Son of a bitch. These guys solely exist to waste your resources, and that's why I hate them. I would not have the physical capacity to give anything resembling a hint of a fuck about their existence if they didn't exist with the sole, God-given, graceless purpose of pissing in your Cheerios and wasting your time. Oh, hi. You are actually something threatening. For all the good it did you. Be wary of night. Yeah, I know. Alright. Sending into Flory. Free up the boom. Okay, Monkey does not see me yet, so I'm gonna just see if I can't make... Fuck. Let's see. Okay, you have a dodge AI, which is already frustrating. No. Sir. Put your colossal toothpick away. I almost had him too. Okay. Next time we're just spamming a swarm of flies at him. It's faster to cast. I can keep moving. Has a slightly longer range. And oh yeah, it doesn't trigger dodge AIs properly. Or rather, it makes dodge AIs think they're actually achieving anything. Thanks for the axe, asshole. Alright. So there's gonna be a dog somewhere in the brush to my right. Hanging literally in a spot you can't even lock onto it from. Cool. And there's... And there's this fodder here to waste your fucking time and patience. Okay. Like, again, these guys really only exist to annoy you. And they do a fantastic job of that. So I'm gonna just take out that page up there, deal with these two assholes, then get in a fight with that damn knight again, because I almost had his bitch ass. Okay. He vanished. Okay, I just need to re-up my buffs. And this time, okay. I really hate that that was a trade. Because nothing in my arsenal is actually good enough to contend with an enemy that has a fucking colossal weapon and a medium light. Except maybe dodging and hoping he chugs his potion, I guess. Make him throw his controller. Did I just make it harder on myself for no fucking reason? I just made it harder on myself for no fucking reason. I could have just gone up behind him and stuck my sword in there nice and deep. Rilana's cameo. Oh, hi there. Turn around at the exact moment you were about to get a new asshole. Unfortunately... Oh, shit. Sir, you are wearing a fucking bedsheet. What did you think it was gonna do against the stick I took from the Lord of Blasphemy? Something meaningful? Ow. Your lineage is trash and you know it. Now, how the fuck do I get up there to punish him for existing? Apparently not by going from this side, so... That has way too much range for a pebble spell. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't notice you there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Multiple chuckle sucks. One cast. And of course the dog did more damage to me. Y'all are getting a first-hand experience on why I hate the dogs more than I hate the people. Look, see, that has way too much range. I'm getting sniped. I've got to take cover from the world's shittiest. Fucker. Oh. Shit. My resources are low. He has the last thing. Okay. Dragon Bolt. Boom. Chug Flask. I think this is close enough. Nope. Your repurposed corridor will not save you! Thanks for the gloves. Let's see, Rolana, magic damage, fire damage. Those are the two primary negations I should concern myself with. That is a grace, that is a grace, that is a fucking grace. Wait. Okay, for a second I was concerned I had a map indicator. It was probably just the decor. Okay, memorize spell. Theodoric's memory isn't gonna help me. Of these, either Frozen Lightning Spear or something else should give me some mileage, but I'm gonna just onslaught. I need to check my bolstering materials real quick, because if I have enough Ghost Glove words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, I don't have one of the 10s, but the fact that I only need to buy a 7 and an 8 doesn't, yeah, Castle Ward's Chamber, so I'm almost to Rolana. I am going to do what's called a pro gamer move. But wait, no, that is not the way to Rodriguez. Okay. Step 1. Get the Ghost Worts to upgrade my stick, or upgrade my Dragon Summon. Also offer that so I can actually purchase the harpoons. Oh, I can't buy 7s and 8s. I don't have that bell bearing yet. Shit. Okay. So that just put a damper on things. But I can still bring her to a +6, which won't do. I will need to bring her to 8 or 9 eventually. But that's busy work I'll get to off stream.
I see.
Spirit Tuning, Renowned, Special Ashes. Once I get a 7 and an 8, she's going to get leveled up. I might try her against Rolana just to see if, even at a +6, she can do something. Actually, I think I am. You know what? I might just actually go for that bell bearing now, so I can get her to a +9. I just need to remember which of these races I need to get close to the Ghost Squirt bell bearing. I need the third one, which means, let's see, shit. So, the Roots, Grace. Shit, there is a side of Grace I missed. Because I've got Promenade, Town, Plaza. I do not see a Hallig. Oh, there it is. I forgot that this is technically part of Bayle. Alright, so we're pretty much just on some pest control here. Okay, more than just some. I forgot that there's a couple of the little fuckers up there. Okay, Aeonian Butterfly. That is death. They actually can't do anything about me while I'm on this side of the wall. Those lesser ones have a... Oh, nope. They've joined me at my level. Time to drive them down and beat them with experience. Okay, so just run through. I need to get through this graveyard. And anything that moves in it won't. Okay, I've got one more Taker's Flames in me before I have to recharge. Okay, that's 2 of them. Okay, that guy was carrying a butterfly. Shit. Shit. In the time it took me to adjust my weaponry, I can't believe I'm saying this, but what I wouldn't give to have a greater Ghost Gloveworth. God, I hate the way these things move. Just, yeah. Goddamn silverfish-looking motherfuckers. Okay. Now, time to finish this little bit of busy work so I can give Florisax some buffage. Oh, no wait, those are graves, not ghosts. Let's see, I just picked up an 8. Oh, I just picked up both of the ones I need while I was out there killing. Alright. Let's see. Do I even have a half-decent lightning weapon? The answer to that is mostly no, actually. My best weapons as far as any kind of lightning goes are the Dragon Scale Blade and the Dragon Halberd. For weapons I can use. Because I have the Bolt of Grandsax. Hell, if you were here a few streams ago, you probably saw me pick it up. But I need some smithing stones to upgrade it, and I need to raise my dex to fucking 40 just to use it. So the only way to make any of my weapons decent lightning would be to, well, imbue them with lightning. I don't hate myself enough to try to use a perfume bottle. So, that means spells and enhancing. One of my sticks would be the way to go. Let's see, Milady is a light greatsword. Let's see, it is a quality weapon. Right, I have that. I also have that. I could very well plus 10 that. And it would be funny for irony's sake. Let's see. Of my infusible weapons, my Nagakiba definitely needs to be upgraded anyways. In fact, my mic is making a god-awful sound in my ears. Let's see, I could upgrade the god skin peeler too. That might not be a bad decision. I do need to upgrade that before I get to the end of the DLC. Alright. Unfortunately, the only gear I have that boosts any kind of lightning incantation family is that, and that thing sucks. Okay.
I see. Please. Hugh was always saying, so slay her, slay the god Marika.
Alright. Ashes of War. We're gonna see what I can tape onto the Nagakiba first. That'd be funny, but not really all that great. I forgot what I taped that onto. Alright, my cross Naginata. Alright. Okay. I don't know how close I am to Renola. Or Relana, not Renola. I've already beaten Renola. I just know she's close to this Grace. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's just up the stairs from where I am. Yep. Okay, let's see. Is there a summoning pool in this room somewhere? No, there is not. I forgot about that. Somber 4. Okay, not gonna complain too much. Alright. In that case, we're just gonna grab that. Oh. Might as well. Alright, we're at the boss. That is the goal of this stream. We are going to take that off, because ultimately the damage type she deals that I'm more scared of is her magic. Alright. Oh, here comes the Glintblade volley, guys! I don't think she appreciated my kiddie pool comment! Here comes the butter knife! Here comes the phase shift. Keep in mind that she has stayed out of her kiddie pool the entire fight, too. Oh, I don't like this. Yep, she has sovereignty. Here it comes! Okay, she's using the close range one. She has now decided my ass looks tasty. Why is this working? Oh, there's the sovereignty. Okay. There's Florisax casting CDs. That is a Cardian Phalanx. What in the name of all that is unholy? Why is this working? Why in the ancient dragon fuck did that work? Legend failed! Well, kids, if you've got the resources, now you know a fun strat that works against her for some fuck-off reason. Okay. That is the end of this stream. Thanks everyone who came by. It'll be up on YouTube later. hope you had fun, and tune in next time.